We're headed out to search for some bow stave materials, some materials for our upcoming winter bow making workshop. So stay tuned and we'll show you how we select bow wood. So here we are next to a beautiful species of black ash, and if you look, if you pan up, it's super straight. Would probably make some great bows. Ideally I might want something a little thicker so that the back of the bow is less curved, but this is a really awesome tree. Unfortunately, this is a black ash, which is not as good for making bows as a white ash. And you can tell it's a black ash because the bark here is very flaky. Also, it's growing in a lowland, wetland type of environment. And if you look down at the base of the trunk, these little white bumps on the base of the trunk here, you can see how much the bark changes from the top to the bottom. And down here near where the roots are exposed, these are the little white lenticels that show on black ash that don't show on green or white ash. Also with black ash, you can expect to see the bit more of the root systems exposed, but beautiful tree, not the species we're looking for. So we're gonna head upland and try and find some white ash. We found ourselves a really nice ash tree here. If you look up, you can see it's very straight. It's gonna have multiple lengths of staves in it. With the emerald ash borer beetle traveling further and further north each year, this is very likely going to be eaten by this beetle anyways. So makes us feel a little better about taking this tree. We're also in an area that has a lot of ash, so we're not taking a species that's very rare. There's a lot of different ash trees around here, and this one just happens to be very nice and straight. Probably got a lot of good bows in it. Now if you look at the bark on an ash tree, it's got vertical crevices or indentations, and that helps to show that the grain of the tree underneath is straight. If the fissures in the bark are twisting and spiraling around the tree, then it's probably not a good one to choose for a bow, because you don't want your bow to have a propeller twist in it. One thing that we always do before we harvest something is we take a moment to give thanks, and that could look different depending on who you are. Some people like to leave something, give an offering, but it's good to acknowledge that we are taking a life here, and this is going to go towards, you know, future projects. People learn from this tree, and just to be really thankful for that. So we're ready to start chopping. We're going to take out a wedge out of this uphill side, and we're going to push it right uphill here. And we hope that nothing terrible happens when it hits that rock. There she is. That's one hell of a tree. Ready to saw?
Yeah, sure.
Woohoo! Oh, it's done!
One more blast.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
This is gonna be somebody's bow in the Winter Bow Making Guild. Could be yours. That's a beauty.
Can you do a end on? Let's see it end on.
End on.
Wow.